The periodic table is a tabular arrangement of the chemical elements according to their atomic number, electron configurations, and chemical properties. Its development is a long and fascinating history that involves contributions from many scientists over many years. Here's a brief overview of the history of the periodic table. Ancient Greece. In ancient Greece, philosophers such as Democritus and Leucippus proposed the idea that all matter is composed of indivisible particles, which they called atoms. While their ideas did not directly lead to the development of the periodic table, they were foundational to the understanding of the basic building blocks of matter. 1829, Johann Dobereiner noticed that certain groups of 3 elements had similar properties. He called these groups triads, and they helped establish the concept of periodicity in the properties of the elements. Dobereiner's work laid the foundation for the later development of the periodic table. 1862, Alexander Emil Bagayev-Chankatwa created a helix chart of the elements arranged by atomic weight. In this chart, the elements were arranged in a spiral, or helix, around a cylinder. Elements with similar properties lined up vertically along the helix. While the helix chart was not widely accepted at the time, it helped establish the idea that the properties of the elements repeated periodically. 1864, John Newlands proposed the law of octaves, which stated that every 8th element had similar properties. He arranged the elements in rows of 7, with the 8th element repeating the properties of the first. While the law of octaves had some predictive power, it was not universally accepted by the scientific community. 1869, Dmitri Mendeleev and Julius Lothar Meyer independently proposed a periodic table that arranged the elements by increasing atomic weight and grouped them according to their chemical properties. Mendeleev's version was more comprehensive and included spaces for elements that had not yet been discovered. He was also able to use the periodic table to predict the properties of several yet to be discovered elements. Meyer's version was less well known, but he made important contributions to the development of the periodic table. 1913, Henry Moseley proposed the concept of atomic number, which is now used to arrange the elements in the periodic table. Moseley showed that the properties of the elements varied periodically with atomic number, not atomic weight. This concept eliminated the anomalies that were present when the elements were arranged by atomic weight. Over the years, the periodic table has been expanded to include new elements that have been discovered, and it has been refined to reflect our changing understanding of the behavior of the elements. New elements are added to the periodic table as they are discovered, and scientists continue to study the properties and behavior of the elements to gain a deeper understanding of the periodic trends.